Hello and welcome to the understudy. Let's do some quizzes or practice exercises. So let's try our skills by learning by trial, and I'm going to redo it. Welcome to the understudy. Let's do a little quiz. These are the practice exercises from Part 1, Music Fundamentals of Barron's AP Music Theory book, 3rd edition. Each question will be asked once. I will read it for you. You will then be given 5 seconds to think, and then I will show you the answer and with a slight explanation. If you need more time, pause. Also grab something to write down your answers with and any notes that you want to make. And if you need more time throughout, I encourage you to pause the video and go back to the questions again. Let's go. Question 1. These first questions are based on the following excerpt, Quartet number 14 in G major, Mozart String Quartet. Question 1. The first note in the viola part is F sharp, G, E, or A? The correct answer is G. The first note is in the viola is G, specifically G4, meaning the G above middle C. Question 2. The notes played by violin 2 and viola on the downbeat of measure 2 are A. Unison, B. The same pitch name but the viola plays an octave lower, C. The same pitch name but the viola plays an octave higher, or D. Different pitch names. The correct answer is B. The violin and viola are both playing A. However, violin 2 is playing the A above the middle C, A4, and the viola is playing A below middle C, A3. Question 3. The viola is playing in what clef? Is it A, tenor, B, alto, C, treble, or D, G clef? The answer is B. The viola plays an alto clef, establishing the middle line as middle C. The viola is the alto voice instrument of the orchestra, and like the alto vocal range, middle C is approximately the middle of the usable range. Question 4. What marking at the beginning of this excerpt indicates amplitude? Is it A, the quarter note, B, fuerto, C, allegro vivace assai, or D, the sharp? The answer is B, forte. Amplitude refers to volume or dynamic, how low or how soft. The dynamic marking at the beginning is forte, represented by an F, indicating to play forte, meaning loud. Question 5. The accidentals found in the first two measures of this excerpt are D sharp and F sharp and G sharp, C sharp and A sharp, or D sharp and G sharp. The answer is D. The accidentals found in the first two measures are the D sharp in the violin 1 and the G sharp in the cello and viola. Question 6. A three-note chromatic pattern is found in what measure or measures? A. Violin first, second, and fourth measures. B. Viola second measure. C. Cello second measure. Or D. Both in the cello second measure and viola 1 in the fourth measure. The answer is A. A three-note chromatic pattern is found in two places in this excerpt, in measure 2 and measure 4, both in the violin 1 part. Question 7. If this piece were performed by a woodwind quartet, what would be the primary change you would hear? Is it A. Amplitude, B. Pitch, C. Timbre, or D. Envelope? The answer is C. If this piece were performed by a woodwind quartet, it would look different because it would be transposed into different keys for the woodwind instrument, but you would definitely hear a change in timbre. Question 8. The enharmonic equivalent of F flat is E sharp, F sharp, E, or F. The right answer is E. The note a half step lower than F or F flat is E. Question 9. The tenor clef is positioned on the A, second line of the staff, B, third line of the staff, C, fourth line of the staff, or D, fifth line of the staff. The answer is C. The tenor clef is positioned on the fourth line of the staff. Remember, you always count the lines of the staff from the bottom. Question 10. The movable C clef designates the location of A, C3, B, C4, C, G4, or D, F3. The answer is B, C4. The movable C clef determines where C is, and the middle C is C4, the fourth C on the piano from the bottom. There are 8 Cs on the full keyboard. Question 11. What clef is used for rhythm only or for untuned instrument? Is it A, treble clef, B, tenor clef, C, tunable clef, or D, neutral clef? The answer is D. Neutral clef is for untuned percussion or any rhythm-only line. Question 12. When noting a pitch that is lower or higher than the lines of the staff, we generally A, change octaves, B, transpose, C, add beams, or D, add ledger lines. The answer is D. When a pitch is higher or lower than the 5 lines or 4 spaces of the staff, we add ledger lines. Question 13. The distance between any 2 pitches is called A, a step, B, a leap, C, an interval, D, a skip. The right answer is C. The distance between any 2 pitches is called an interval. In this chapter, we discuss the interval of a half step and a whole step. Question 14. There is a half step between which 2 pairs of white notes on the piano keyboard? Is it A, E and F and B and C, B, C and D and F and G, C, E and F and G and A, or D, D and E and B and C? The answer is A. There is a half step between the white notes E and F and B and C on the piano keyboard. Question 15. The pitches A sharp and B flat are A, intervallic equivalents, B, enharmonic equivalents, C, chromatic equivalents, or D, frequency equivalents. The answer is B. The pitches A sharp and B flat are enharmonic equivalents. Great work! Tell me how you did in the comment section, and if you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.